I just watched the second episode of The Summer Hikaru Died, so here are my thoughts. And of course, if you want to see my reaction to this episode, go check the YouTube linked in my bio. Starting off, we got a whole lot gayer. It was a lot. Is that a bad thing? Of course not. It was noticeable. You know what I mean? I'm glad we got more context on the other members of the cast that we are going to see, I'm assuming, throughout this series. The other classmates that are in this little friend group with them. That was really nice. I like the little friend group dynamic that they have. I think one of my favorite moments from this episode was actually when other Hikaru was like, hey guys, I want to come too! You're going to the woods, I want to come! And they were like, I hope we see more of that going forward. I think they're setting up something that's gonna happen with the girl with the brown hair, because she had that little scene where like Hikaru was like, and she was like, that felt weird for some reason. You know what I'm talking about? I think they're setting up that something is gonna happen with her, and I hope something does. I hope that it's like, oh well, I hope she just, okay, not that I hope she dies, but I hope we get more explanation into the idea that like the other members of the friend group are noticing that there's something off with Hikaru, and hopefully, or like what I'm assuming is gonna happen, is that Yoshiki is gonna try and cover for him, because, I mean, we know why Yoshiki's trying to cover for her. Another thing I'm really interested in, and something that they gave a little bit more context on, but they haven't fully explained yet, is why Hikaru went to the mountain, / like, what is drawing them up there, what is the source of this, like, creature / creatures. We got that little flashback with Hikaru and Hikaru's father, and they were talking about, like, oh, like, the monster only takes people that, like, well, it was something about like, oh, like you have to marry whoever you love because if not, then the monster's gonna take him. I wonder if that has something to do with it. Like, is it strong emotions from other people? Because that would make sense if Yoshiki was in love with him. That like, if it was caused by strong emotions towards another person, you kind of get what I'm saying here. Again, I don't know what it is at all, so don't spoil it for me. But like, they kind of implied that. I also think it probably has something to do with like fear. Because of the fact that if Hikaru got first and he was explicitly the one that was afraid of that kind of thing, the guy with the shaved head, he started seeing these visions or whatever, and he was afraid of it, and then when he was with the group, he wasn't scared. So I'm assuming it has something to do with those kinds of emotions, and I'm assuming it has something to do with emotions. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I'm excited to figure that out. I like what they're setting up. I like the idea that there are other people in the town that kind of know that there's something going on. That interaction that Yoshiki had with that woman was really interesting, where she was like, and he was like, oh, me, be friends with the thing from the mountain? No. Also, what's going on with his sister? Is his sister gonna go up the mountain? Something's happening there. Don't know what, but I'm excited to figure that out. And then again, they were really laying it on. They were laying it on thick with the, yeah. They did that scene in the woods, and I was like, ooh, we're cooking now, okay. I see where we're picking up here. And then it cut to them in the gym, and I think it was like a gym or something. Earlier than I expected. I didn't expect it would get that, like, I don't want to say explicit. I don't mean explicit in that way. I mean explicit in, like, it's really in your face kind of thing, that early on. Because that's obviously, very obviously, supposed to be an allegory for intimacy. I mean, actually, it was intimacy, but, like, I think you know what I mean by intimacy. I think you get what I'm putting down here. Technically, that was, like, yes, an intimate moment between the two of them. Intimacy, as in, like, the adjective to describe the feelings that they were feeling, but not, like, intimacy, but it was an allegory. I'm not gonna try. You get what I mean. I'm surprised that it happened that early. I'm surprised, like, that they got into it that quickly. I don't know if it's ever gonna get more than that. It's very hard to watch that scene and be like, I don't think the show's about that. Like, but I'm glad that they laid it on that thick so early on, because it kind of makes it undeniable that it is about that. And as an audience member who obviously has been in a lot of, like, fandom spaces where people are really easy to deny queer theming, I'm glad that it was, like, really obvious early on, because I'm assuming that probably was very helpful while it was releasing to kind of cleanse the fan base of, those people. Overall, I really enjoyed this episode. I'm really enjoying this series so far. I can't wait to watch episode 3. Again, make sure you go watch my reaction on YouTube. That's what helps me to keep making these videos in the first place. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.